Well, about 2 years ago, Dr. Connolly came to our PDP. And when he came to our PDP, he had a vision. When we look at Dr. Connolly, we look at him as a visionary. And at that time, he was visualizing something where all veterans that worked in Tucumcari County school systems and also on the staff as well to come together as in one. And so what did I do? I started thinking outside the box, as a good leader always does. And I got with my JROTC instructors and I said, we need to have our first annual Veterans Day program where we can open it up to everyone. Because at the end of the day, we never stopped serving. Even when we retired out of the military, we knew that coming into the school system, it wasn't going to be a challenge for us because we had already been molded. We've been molded by the best regardless of what armed forces we came from. And so when he came up with that vision, we knew we had to make the vision come to reality. From the beginning to the end, the program was just something that it was long overdue. It was long overdue because at the end of the day, we know individuals inside the school system, but we really don't know who's veterans. And so for us to come together and to collaborate, to meet each other, to speak to each other, to talk to each other, it was just something that was everlasting for a lot of us. One of the things that I said as the MC for the event is that it's not the audience of how many show up to an event, it's can you make an impact on one. And we made an impact on several, knowing that they came up and they shook our hands and said this was an event that was long time overdue, but most importantly, this was fantastic. It gave them an opportunity to get out their comfort zone of teaching. It gave them an opportunity that we know that November the 11th is Veterans Day, and we finally got an opportunity to be honored thanks to our superintendent, Dr. Connolly, coming up with a vision, knowing that at the end of the day, he didn't have to do that. But he came up with a vision in order for us to come together as one. And so when the individuals showed up, they was excited because they saw different branches of service. Even when we had the 82nd Q-test that came out of Fort Bragg, and they done the service melody. The service melody for each branch, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marine, and the Coast Guard as well. And so they had an opportunity to stand up to sing their service melody, even if they forgot it. And so once again, it was just an event that we couldn't ask for nothing else. And we are already prepping for next year.